And only 120,000 homes and businesses in Western Australia are this morning still without power after a vicious storm hit the state yesterday.
For the latest, our reporter Graham Powell joins us now from the ABC's Perth newsroom. Graham, thanks so much for your time. Give us a sense of where the priorities are in terms of cleaning up after this terrible storm.
Bev, crews have been working overnight to restore power to 160,000 homes. I understand they have restored power to 45,000 homes. So 116,000 customers still remain without power. It's hard to believe just 6 weeks ago here in Perth in late April, temperatures were still in the high 20s, early 30s, and we were still swimming here in Perth. Winter's certainly arrived with a bang this week. We had a tornado in the northern Perth suburbs of Dianella and Morley, which caused widespread destruction on Thursday. And then yesterday, wind gusts of up to 140 kilometres an hour along the coast. They're winds normally associated with a Category 2 cyclone. So the southern half of WA's had a Category 2 cyclone for most of the day. We understand that Western Power are now saying it could take up to a week to restore power to some of those properties.
How bad is it when you go out and observe the damage?
Well, I was sitting at home yesterday and thought, yes, it is a bit windy, but when I went outside, even I was shocked by the extent of the damage. This storm has uprooted trees and brought down power lines over the southern half of the state. So for most of the day, this wind was quite severe. Western Power is saying in a line from Geraldton down to Ravensthorpe, the damage has been quite bad. Trees have been uprooted and brought down on power lines and homes. We had a crane topple over at the QE2 Medical Centre here in Perth. We understand damage has been quite minimal. But Western Power are saying, as I said before, that it could take up to a week to restore power. In fact, they're saying this is the worst damage to the Western Power network in the state's history.
Which is the problem if you've got damage to the actual power company that's trying to restore the power. What about the weather today, Graham? What is the outlook? I mean, I understand it's still fairly windy.
Yes, we're expecting another typical winter storm today, but nothing like the deep tropical low that we had yesterday that passed over the state. But authorities are saying today, Bev, that we're expecting another severe storm, almost as bad as the one we had yesterday on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So crews are working overtime to restore power and repair the damage in the next 24, 48 hours. And then we're preparing for another storm Tuesday night, Wednesday morning.
And I wonder what any assistance been discussed to homes who will be without power for that length of time?
Well, under the state government compensation plan, homes that are without power for more than 12 hours are entitled to receive $80. So I dare say there'll be quite a few people putting their hand out for that $80 payment this week.
Bit of a mess. Graham Powell, thank you for your time.